One. To be honest, I'm surprised that I've got a handful of listeners already in the middle of the day on a Thursday, but maybe some of you are lunch hour, and maybe we got some retirees out there or people on different time zones. So what I wanted to do today is experiment a little bit. Typically, when I do these shows, I've been doing them totally acoustic, but today I'm actually using some gear, so that's why I've got the headphones on so I can hear better what is coming across to you. So I am using my Scarlett Solo audio input into the computer, and I'm also experimenting with a new toy that I got last week, which is a vocal harmonies pedal. So you're going to hear me trying out a few things with that. I am always open to your feedback. If you like how the harmony stuff is sounding or anything in general that you have feedback on, please feel free to share that. If you have requests, you can do that too. I have kind of a loose set list today, so I'm going to be practicing some songs that I will be playing up in New Hampshire this weekend, and then some things that I'll be playing down in Florida in a couple of weeks. I'm going to get started with an original off the Waiting for Nothing album. This is called River.
She did find she'd always been a plain girl, nothing to mark her out. Something sure had changed her, and they wondered what she was about. Listen, my people, the world's not as dark as it seems, as you want it to be. Listen to all of the truth that I offer the way it's supposed to be. There's a spirit there in the river, or maybe I should say there's life there in the river, and so much more than any of us can know. People turned away or shouted over her words, and they told her that they'd hear none of her make-believe. You've closed the shackles around your own wrists, locked yourself away from the fear that a choice you make could set you free. Listen, my people, the world's not as dark as it seems, as you want it to be. Listen to all of the truth that I offer the way it's supposed to be. There's a spirit there in the river, or maybe I should say there's life there in the river, and so much more than any of us can know. One warning There's a path where living awaits us. There's so much more than any of us can know.
So that was River off the Waiting for Nothing album. And that song is really about how outsiders sometimes get treated. Hold on, let me take off the harmony function when I'm talking. That was starting to sound a little weird and robotic. All right, so this next one, I'm going to change the setting a little bit. This is about one of my favorite remembered role-playing characters. Well, actually, a friend of one of my role-playing characters. This is Job, the armored donkey.
Strange mix of skills. She could move silently and cast glamours. I'd never have bet that her strongest asset was her penchant for making great armor. A pack mule we sought for the gear we had bought, and we soon found one that was quite hardy. To swim, and we fret over whether Job will sink. His light lizard mail lets him ford it quite well, but he brays as he reaches the far bank. He's seen a bright flash from the depths, and we dash back into the river to search it. We come up with gold and treasure unforetold. Job's keen eye has made this trip worth it. Oh, it's Job the armored donkey. Oh, we're rich thanks to Job the donkey. At all till we're caught in a squall, and we have to make camp in the open. We awake in the night, 50 orcs we must fight, and Job's hobble we see has been broken. The orcs come en masse, 10 to each one of us. Their arrows will take us life and limb. Job gallops the line, catching each one in time, and their bolts just shatter against him. Oh,
taught it to gaff? I mean, who makes a donkey wear scale mail? Yet time and again, he's been more than a friend. Our adventure son's job would surely fail. He saved all our lives about 34 times and made us obscenely wealthy. We're famed across the land thanks to him and our band, and we count him as one of the family. Oh, it's Joe the armored donkey. Oh, it's Joe the armored donkey. All right, for any of you who missed my intro, turn that off again. I am not used to using the harmony pedal yet, so I apologize for the speaking with weird robotic harmonies. But I am experimenting with the harmony pedal today, so if you are hearing the harmonies and not seeing my backup singers, that's why. This is the amazingness of technology that I am testing out today. And again, any feedback that people have, if you like the sound of the harmonies, if you think it's a little weird, just kind of trial running this. One of the reasons that I decided to test this out is I do a lot of folk oldies stuff when I'm not doing my originals, and there's just so many great harmony singers in that time period, the Everly Brothers and the Beatles and Peter, Paul, and Mary and the Mamas and Papas. There's just all these great vocal harmonies that I really feel like I'm missing when I'm playing solo, so I thought maybe I could add something in there. It's not quite the same as having a whole team of people singing with me, but it's something. So I'm going to do a little Everly Brothers for you now. I'm just going to go ahead and keep the harmony on the whole time, because what the heck? Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. We've both been sound asleep. Wake up, little Susie, and weep. The movie's over, it's 4 o'clock, and we're in trouble deep. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Well, what are we gonna tell your mama? What are we gonna tell your pop? What are we gonna tell our friends when they say, ooh la la, wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Well, I told your mama that you'd be in by 10. And now, Susie, baby, looks like we goofed again. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. We gotta go home. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up. The movie wasn't so hot. It didn't have much of a plot. We fell asleep, our gooses cooked, our reputation is shot. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Well, what are we gonna tell your mama? What are we gonna tell your pop? What are we gonna tell our friends when they say, ooh la la, wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. All right, so another thing that I mentioned at the beginning, if you have a particular song, if you know my set list, either original or covers, and you have a particular song that you'd like to hear, let me know, because I'm just kind of loosely basing this off of some set lists that I have for upcoming shows. All right, glad my parents are liking the harmonies. They know my voice best, so they're good judges here. Where am I going next? All right, I'm going to do something a little more. I don't tend to do a lot of recent covers, but I want to try this one out with the harmonies and see. And I think I'm going to do just a little bit of a high harmony. This is by a group called Of Monsters and Men. Original here. So this next one is, did it again, still not used to it. It's going to take more than a day to get used to it. This next one is a story about how I chose the name Rhiannon's Lark for my original music project. And instead of talking to you about it, I'm just going to sing you the song.
join in song when the world seems the most hopeless. He's got a way to make things right. When you awaken, your troubles have passed you by. It's a living gift from a brighter world when our world just seems too dark. It's the voice of the goddess in a little ark. And the birds of Rhiannon will shield you from all sorrow till the dawn of tomorrow. And the birds of Rhiannon will shield you from all sorrow till the dawn of tomorrow.
All right, I see a comment asking if maybe Hallelujah would work with the harmonies. I don't know, but that's what today is about, so I will try that in just a minute. I'm going to do one more original, and then I will throw in Hallelujah, and we'll see how it goes. All right, this next one is a very serious song about sloths. And I do actually consider it a serious song in some ways, because the underlying message here is that I hope the fact that we are taking an interest in sort of the strange and unusual things in the world is indicative of coming to appreciate the differences in different types of people and appreciating what they have to offer, even if they are different from us. So this is Make Way for the Sloths.
To shine. Foxes and hedgehogs, you both had your turns. Now get back in line. Make way for the sloths. They'll take over slowly. The spotlight is waiting and anticipating their torpid entry. Instead of a cheer, let's have a great yarn. Your laziness and lack of interest will beckon them on. Once we took comfort in what was well known. Adorable kittens would grace every home. Dogs for their loyalty, horses for speed. With all this perfection, what more could we need? Eventually we became bored with such greatness. The strange and unusual captured our interest. The odder the creature, the more we took note. The giraffe, the llama, the zebra, the gecko, the stoat. Make way for the sloths. It's their turn to shine. Foxes and hedgehogs, you both had your turns. Now get back in line. Make way for the sloths. They'll take over slowly. anticipating their torpid entry. Instead of a cheer, let's have a great yawn. Your laziness and lack of interest will beckon them on. Make way for the overlooked. Make way for the misunderstood. This seemingly small attention to all we'll use for the greater good. Make way for the sloths, their turn to shine. Foxes and hedgehogs, you both had your turns, now get back in line. Make way for the sloths, they'll take over slowly. The spotlight is waiting and anticipating their torpid entry. Instead of a cheer, let's have a great yawn. Your laziness and lack of interest will beckon them on.
I've never had a yawn in harmony before. That was kind of fun. All right, so I'm going to be doing Hallelujah here. If you like what you are hearing, you are certainly welcome to tip, but even better, you can check out all of my stuff streaming for free on my website, or you can purchase CDs there. Just check it out at singinglark.com, and all of my albums are posted up there, as well as my brand new meditation album, Meditations for Geeks. So if you want to meditate on things like Lord of the Rings and the Dark Crystal and Star Wars, this is the album for you.
Took the name in vain. There's a place of light in every word. It doesn't matter which you heard. The holy or the broken, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah,
I think that worked pretty well with the harmonies. Hope you guys are enjoying the show today. I expect to be doing another show in a couple weeks, but I'm going to be testing out YouTube Live just to see how that works. I'm going to be doing it while on vacation, traveling down to visit my parents in Florida, so the technology will be different. I will not have the same gear with me. There definitely will not be a harmony pedal involved, and certainly the settings for YouTube Live are a little bit different than Concert Window, so I cannot guarantee a perfect show. But if you would like to tune in, I always keep things posted and updated on my website at singinglark.com. I'm going to throw in another original here, and I'm going to keep the harmonies on the whole time because I think it just works with this song.
There's a certain blue-eyed boy that I've been dreaming of. I never thought a boy like that could make me fall in love. I've always been a flower child, a hippie through and through. But I'll change my ways to please this country boy, it's true. Goodbye to Herbalty, hello to Miller at the pub. Goodbye to vegan cooking, red meat's my new grub. But there's one thing that I can't give up. Can you fit my Prius in the bed of your Chevy truck? I've traded in my flowing skirts for fitted Daisy Dukes. I'm no longer barefoot now with leather cowgirl boots. We've got no tandem bike around to take out for a ride. When we ain't got far to go, the tractor does just fine. Goodbye to Herbalty, hello to Miller at the pub. Goodbye to vegan cooking, red meat's my new grub. But there's one thing that I can't give up. Can you fit my Prius in the bed of your Chevy truck? It's really not a bother. It doesn't need much space. I'll park it in the barn, I'll park it any place. 'Cause he's sweeter than the sugar cane that grows out in the fields, and rougher than the calloused hands farmers' workday yields. When he smiles, tips his hat and offers me a wink, I know he's all I'll ever need. I don't stop to think. Goodbye to Herbalty, hello to Miller at the pub. Goodbye to vegan cooking, red meat's my new grub. But there's one thing that I can't give up. Can you fit my Prius in the bed of your Chevy truck?
Something on the lighter side for you. That one is not on an album yet, but you can find all of my originals, whether they are released and published or not, streaming on my website. All right, I'm going to have to try a Beatles song. I have not practiced this with the harmonies yet, so I'm going to be experimenting a little bit with this as well.
calling me back again. Falling, yes, I am falling, and he keeps calling me back again. I have never known the like of this. I've been alone and I have missed things and kept out of sight. Brother boys were never quite like this. Die, 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 die. Falling, yes, I am falling, and he keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes, I am falling, and he keeps calling me back again. I've just seen a face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. Just the boy for me, and I want all the world to see we've met. Die, 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 die.
All right. Well, Ari's probably already gone, but thank you very much. I'm so glad that you enjoyed what you were able to hear today. I'm going to be wrapping up pretty soon anyways. I've got a little volunteer thing to get to, but I'm going to do one or two more songs. Oh, and what are they going to be? Let's do a little Mamas and Papas. I'm going to start without the harmonies and then add them in so I can compare.
John and Mitchie were getting kinda itchy just to leave the folk music behind. Saul and Denny worked, both Denny tried to get a fish on the line. In a coffee house, Sebastian sat. After every number, they passed the hat. McGuinn and McGuire just to getting higher in L.A. You know where that's at. No one's getting fat except Mama Cass. Solly said, Danny, you know there aren't many who could sing a song the way that you do. Let's go, Sol. Danny said, Solly, golly, don't you think that I wish I could play guitar like you? Sol, Danny, and Sebastian sat. After every number, they passed the hat. McGuinn and McGuire still are getting higher in L.A. You know where that's at. No one's getting fat except Mama Cass.
All right, I'm kind of 50-50 on the harmonies here, so if you have a comment about how that sounds, feel free to leave it in the chat box. I'm going to keep going forward with a little bit of both.
Cass was a sophomore, planned to go to Swarthmore, but she changed her mind one day. Standing on the turnpike, thumb out to hitchhike, take me to New York right away. When Danny met Cass, he gave her love bumps, called John and called him, that was the Mugwumps. McGuinn and McGuire couldn't get no higher, but that's what they were aiming at. No one's getting fat except Mama Cass. Mugwumps, high jumps, low slumps, big bumps, don't you work as hard as you play. Make up, break up, everything you shake up, guess it out to be that way. Sebastian and Saul formed the spoonful, Shell, John, Danny getting married too. For McGuinn and McGuire just to catching fire in L.A. You know where that's at. Everybody's getting fat except Mama Cass. Broke, busted, disgusted, agents can't be trusted, and Mitchie wants to go to the sea. Cass can't make it, says we'll have to fake it, knew she'd come eventually. We're greasing on American Express cards, 10th floor, and we're keeping out the heat. Hot Duffy's good vibrations, and our imaginations can't go on indefinitely. California dreaming is becoming a reality.
All right, I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do one more for you today. I'm just going to step up to the screen for a second and type in my website. So if you want to check out more of my music, all of my originals do stream on there for free. You can also find information about upcoming shows and CDs and all that good stuff. wherever you are going to next. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.
At the window, at the darkness, to boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what their cards were by the way they held their eyes. If you don't mind my saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette, asked me for a light, and the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, if you're gonna play the game, boy, learn to play it right. You got to know when to fold, know when to fold, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best you can hope for is to die in your sleep. When he'd finished speaking, turned back to the window, crushed out his cigarette, drifted off to sleep. Somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. In his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to fold, know when to fold, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done.
All right, I'm starting to get used to turning off the harmonies before I talk. Yes, there is a choice. There's actually several different options for the style of harmony. You can do high or low or both, and you can have them be close harmonies, which is mostly what I do, or the wide harmonies, which start sounding a little like opera, given how high I'm already singing, so I kind of avoid that. But I'm still trialing these to see what I like. So if you happen to be in New Hampshire this weekend, I'm going to be performing at the Magical Marketplace and Psychic Fair up in Nashua on Saturday afternoon. It's an all-weekend event. There's going to be some great stuff going on Friday and Saturday nights, as well as workshops and readings and vendors and all that good stuff during the day. My next public show is coming up at the all-new Green Wolf Public House down in Middleburg, New York, and that's going to be the first Friday of April. So I'd like to get a crowd out to that so we can celebrate the brand new building that Green Wolf has moved into. Great beer, great music, nothing to complain about there. Other than that, a lot of my shows right now are private. They're at senior facilities, so you can mostly catch me here online in between my live appearances where I'm doing the original thing. You can always find me at my website, singinglark.com, and if you have any questions, you can reach out to me through there. Hope you guys enjoyed the show today.